This is TWiT.
Google has expanded the scope of their bug bounty program, not only, as I said, by adding more apps to qualify for bounties, and by encouraging app developers who are able to create their own bounty programs, or maybe, team up with HackerOne, and also by expanding the range of what qualifies to include not only bugs but also the abuse of information disclosure. So, as we know, Google has deep pockets, and it's nice to see them using some of that to further strengthen the Play Store. We know that apps are still misbehaving despite all of the efforts that those who curate their stores, Google in the case of the Play Store and Apple in the case of the App Store there, but stuff still gets through. So it requires just more eyeballs looking at this. And speaking of the bug bounty industry, we covered back in March the first millionaire, a 19-year-old white hat hacker, Santiago Lopez, who has his Twitter handle Try to Hack, was the first to pass the target of $1 million in earnings from HackerOne. He earned himself more than $1 million by identifying vulnerabilities in the software or systems belonging to Twitter, HackerOne themselves, Automatic, Verizon, a number of private companies who were participating in HackerOne's bug bounty program, and the U.S. government, among others. Now, HackerOne has announced that Santiago is no longer alone. 5 additional hackers have joined Santiago to become bug bounty millionaires by finding and reporting security vulnerabilities through HackerOne's vulnerability coordination and bug bounty program. And these new members of this small group are all over the place. Mark Litchfield from the UK, Nathan Wakelam in Australia, Franz Rosen in Sweden, Ron Chan in Hong Kong, and Tommy DeVos from the US. So now there are 6 millionaires who have made themselves such by finding and reporting, responsibly disclosing bugs to HackerOne. And I should also note my thanks to HackerOne for their very kind shout out about me, as it turns out, in their most recent blog post last Friday, which they titled HackerOne Praised by an Original Hacker. Yours truly. That was cool. They were referring to this podcast 10 weeks ago, number 720, which we titled The Bug Bounty Business. And as our listeners well know, I consider bug hunting for profit to be an emerging 100% legitimate and very intriguing career. And I've sort of been saying to our listeners, hey, if you'd like to maybe make some extra coin on the side in the evenings, see what you can do. And now we really have a new industry here in independent hackers practicing their craft by seeing if they can find problems, and if so, reporting them and being rewarded. So
pretty neat.
Yay to that.
Millionaires, man. That's incredible.
Yes, 6 millionaires. Yeah. So, that's some serious money. And again, it's interesting too. I noticed the Asian guy in Hong Kong, he's got some mileage on him. He looked a little more like my age. I thought, wow, because the other guys are kids, of course.
Well,
as you typically see. Don't have to be a kid,
right?
And HackerOne said, hey, Gibson's an original hacker. So yeah, okay, I'll accept that.